Hey, what's up, guys? I just want to talk to you guys about something I'm like super excited about, man. Really just quite blown away by by just this knife in general, man. As you can see, this is the Boker Epicenter, Todd Rexford design, and I just acquired this through the Blade Forums. And if you're not a member of Blade Forums or usual suspects, shame on you guys. World of knowledge on those sites, but yeah, I've actually, this is released in a very small quantity, and the second run is taking quite a while because they're fixing, the defects that were on the first run. But I really wanted one of these guys because I just love titanium frame locks, and the thicker the better. And just the overall shape of this knife really interested me. And yes, there's a few videos on YouTube, and I think there's only a couple, and they all seem to be just thrashing this knife, which is, a different perspective. It's the two guys that are thrashing it are, knife modders, knife makers. So they're a little bit more. They critique things a little bit more, which is totally cool, man. To each his own. But I'm just a regular knife guy. I just use knives. So I'm not really like looking at the finer points, every nook and cranny, Yeah, the Rexford Epicenter. As you can see, the scales, they don't line up perfectly, but they're not that much. I mean, that's how much they're uneven. But when it's in your hand, you don't even notice, guys. Don't notice one bit. It does not affect the lockup. The blade is actually off-center a little bit, but it's not touching the side of the scales. It doesn't affect me one bit. And this knife is so awesome, man. I'm just like blown away, guys. It just hasn't left my side, and I'm just really happy with it. And I just want to like show you guys, Of course, you have a titanium frame lock, super thick, like 0.6. 0.7, I mean really thick titanium frame lock. Really easy to manipulate, and actually if you look at the cutout, they actually left a nice thick portion. Actually thicker than my SMF, thicker than my Sabenzas, my Hinderer. I mean, they left a nice thick, and that helps because you can't really hyperextend this lock bar at all. Besides it being so thick, it's got a really tight spring action. It's super easy to disengage, but you're not going to hyperextend it one bit. Really nice decorative pivot, nice and thick. It's got a nice pocket clip. Dual thumb lugs, which is just awesome. I love dual thumb lugs. More so for aesthetics, but I also, it's also fun to play left-handed. Really nice, big decorative standoffs. Nice thick ones, but they're decorative. They have these little like knurling in them. Really cool. Super fast deployment, buttery smooth, guys. Sabenza smooth. It's got that awesome drop point blade shape. It's kind of like the Tenacious in the fact that it utilizes the whole edge of the blade for the cutting surface. There's no, it's not like a Strider. You utilize the whole cutting edge, which is very cool. I just love this knife, man. It fits so good in the hands. It's an awesome slicer. The VG10 did a really nice heat treat on this. I've been cutting cardboard non-stop, and it's still razor sharp. It's got some interesting jimping up top. Not too functional, but functional enough. But it's got a nice choil here to where your hand's not going to slide up. And it's just a really great knife, man. Boker really outdid themselves with this. The build quality might not be. I mean, the build quality is great. I think the build quality is great. These scales, they don't line up perfectly, but it doesn't affect the knife function at all. and you cannot tell one bit when it's in your hand. And yeah, it really it's not bugging me one bit. I love this knife. This is one knife that I will probably never get rid of. There's a little size comparison next to an SMF, about the same size. It's a fairly heavy knife. It probably weighs, I'm not sure about the weight, probably around 5 or 6 ounces, something like that. But you know, I carry it, and it seems like no matter how heavy a knife is, once it's in my pocket for a long duration of time, it just kind of disappears. So it doesn't, knife weight doesn't bother me. But yeah, guys, these are actually kind of hard to find, man. I got lucky, and right when I got off work, somebody had posted one for sale, and it had been up about a half hour. And there was about 8 people looking at the thread, and I was like, fuck it, you know, I'll take it. I've been looking for one of these for too long, and I couldn't be happier. Awesome knife, guys. If you get a chance, definitely pick one up. Like I said, the scales, it's no big issue. It's a user knife. I really love it. The Rexford Epicenter by Boker Plus. Super thick. Digging it. Great knife. So, alright, y'all. Take care now. Be safe. Stay sharp.